بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Allah Ta'ala mentions women in the Quran as great personalities. They're not just random people. They're not just being mentioned, because if you look at just random mentioning of women, women are mentioned in the Bible also. Women are mentioned in the Torah also. But the main focus that I want everybody to understand and take into consideration is the exclusivity, the speciality, the status that Allah grants women in the Quran is not like any other book. And for us to understand that just like males can be heroes, and they can be champions, and they can be very great devoted slaves and servants of Allah, similarly women have that status equally as men do. And if there's any doubt about that, imagine that what book dedicates an entire chapter to Maryam, Mary, the mother of Jesus, Isa alayhi salam? What book? Imagine the Bible itself, it doesn't have a single, it has a chapter about Matthew, Luke, John, Paul, whatever, right? But it doesn't have a single chapter that says the chapter of Mary, the mother of Isa alayhi salam. There's no, and in the Quran there is the status that is given, that not just making mention of them. It's not just a random mention, that extreme exclusivity, that they are one of the greatest personalities, not only great personalities, champions, people to be followed, people to be revered. And we are completing the story of Mary, the mother of Jesus, alayhimus salam, that what are the lessons from the life of this hero? Subhanallah, that such a woman that she is a leader for men. Such a woman that she can be a leader for men. And a lot of times, I would ask this question, young kids or young boys, if you ask them, who's your hero, who's your champion, nobody will say, Maryam Alayhis Salam. But I tell you, wallahi, after studying this story and giving these lectures about these women, wallahi, these women are my heroes. These women are heroes. These women are amazing women. That the concept that we have generally is that men are heroes. Men are leaders. Men are people who are worthy to be followed and worthy to be taken as an example. But when you read the lives of these individuals and these personalities, you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given, just as He has given that spiritual strength and the spiritual ability, right, to struggle for the sake of Allah. The spiritual ability, the internal strength, it is, yes, women, as far as the external strength is concerned, they might be weaker than men. But when we read the stories of these women, we know that in internal strength, in spiritual strength, and in power that Allah has instilled within them, internally, Allah Ta'ala has given them such strength that some of them can even encompass and overpower men in their spiritual strength and spirituality.